Hey, what's up, YouTube weight loss community? It's Steve here again, and today is August the 15th. It's about 7 p.m. Eastern, or sorry, Mountain Time. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, actually 2 days ago, I started my Optifast diet. If anyone doesn't know about the Optifast, this is it here. You take 4 of these shakes, 225 calories per shake, and you drink 4 of these a day. I go with 2 chocolate, 2 vanilla a day. I do enjoy the chocolate better. Anyone who's done this before knows how difficult it is, and some people will say, it's difficult but doable. I'm going to tell you that it is extremely flippin' difficult to do. I tried 2 days of just the shakes, and that was almost torture. So what I did today is I went out and bought some reduced salt beef bouillon. This is the Knorr brand. It's 25% reduced salt. This is the beef, and I have this one right now in a bowl here, so letting it cool down. I did get chicken as well, and I tried the chicken earlier. The chicken is much tastier, and I prefer it better. I went out also and I got some no sugar added Jello, and this is only 10 calories per serving. So I mean, you whip up a bowl of Jello, you can cut yourself out a quarter of the serving, or quarter of the whole dish, and that's 10 calories. I also went out and got Crystal Light in the squirt bottle, just because, and I have one going here in my cup right now, but I find that when you're not eating any food, your mouth tends to get this very weird, tasteless kind of, I don't know how to explain it really. Those of you who went through it know it. You get this weird sensation in your mouth. So I find that the flavored drink, as opposed to just water, is a little more palatable. So it's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I put my last video out. And in my last video, I had said, for whatever reason, that I was 6 weeks out from my surgery. At that time, I was actually a little over 4 weeks out from my surgery. And right now, I'm a little less than 2 weeks out of my surgery. I go in on August 27th, 6 a.m. that morning. So I kind of got myself into a little bit of a depressed downswing there. And when I made that last video, I was still kind of at the end of that. But right now, I'm kind of on the up and up. Things are looking up. As the surgery date's getting closer, and I'm getting a little more excited about all this stuff. So we fly out to Quebec on the 25th. We're going to spend a week in Quebec. That's where my surgery is. Then we're going to hit up Niagara Falls, staying at the Hilton Falls View Casino Resort there. We're going to go up and see some family and stuff. So we're very excited about all this whole process. And so my advice to anybody, though, who's going to be doing Optifast or a 2-week or any, however long of a pre-op liquid diet you're going to do, I kind of almost set myself up for failure, thinking that I was going to be able to just power through just the shakes. When it says, you can have things like calorie-free beverages, although they don't recommend you drink any soda or any coffee. It says you can have all the vegetables you want, no fruit because of the sugar. But it goes through and says you can have beef bouillon and Jello and things like that. And I would highly recommend, before you start this whole process, is to get yourself some of these beef soup, or the soup mixes. Not necessarily beef, but there's all kinds of vegetable and chicken and things. Get yourself some sugar-free or no sugar added Jellos. And one thing I found that actually helped me out is, for the shakes that I have 4 shakes a day. I usually make 2 on the road and 2 back here at the trailer or at the house. What worked for me, I found, was using a blender and putting about a half cup, a half cup of crushed ice in there, or just throwing some ice cubes in the blender, and that kind of makes it a thick, like milkshake, kind of a frosty type consistency. Because sometimes, I prepare those shakes on the road, and it's with a warm bottle of water, and it's not the tastiest thing in the world. So I mean, anything you can do to spice it up or change it up is going to help for sure, because you certainly get sick of it real quick. I know I did anyway. I've been reading some things on some forums. People have been saying that they do find that going from the temperature, like you have some soup, and then if you're later on in your shake, you have a cold shake with ice in it, and that up and down with temperature kind of tricks your body into some kind of satiety. I haven't experienced it yet, but I've read about people experiencing that. So that's one thing that I'm experimenting with. But I'm super excited, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and stay on top of these videos. I kind of got real excited at the beginning when my surgery, when I got everything lined up, and then there was a big 2.5 month waiting period, right? It was like the beginning of June when I kind of got all this booked in, and then it's not until the end of August that I had my surgery, so it was actually the better part of 3 months. So now that things are getting real close and stuff's happening on almost a daily basis, I'll try to keep you guys updated. We're gonna go through some goals that I have coming up in some future videos, and just gonna try and really stay on top of it all. I've been following Amin on his videos, and he's doing a very good job of keeping on top of his stuff and letting everybody know what's going on, and it's kind of inspiring to it's like a template to follow for me. That's how I look at it anyway. So everybody who I subscribe to and follow, I watch your videos, you guys. Everybody's doing great. It's awesome to see all these people who were in the position where they were just starting their pre-op consultations and stuff to now having had the surgeries and losing the weight, and everybody seems to be in such great spirits, and I'm on the up and up. It's my turn next, I think. So I'm very excited about it, guys, and we hope to see you guys soon. Peace.